You just listen to the Kalimba, but in order to provide you a Kalimba sound sample library, I have to record each single key several times. Sometimes I record them between 10 and 30 times, and then at the end I have so many samples that I have to cut. But using Audition drove me nuts, drove me crazy, because it is just so much, and I thought there has to be a quicker way. And then I came across Reaper and I was like, oh, why not earlier? And I want to show you exactly what I mean, so let's get right into it. We have Reaper up and running. We already see our files, so how do we cut them? So what I do is I hit tab, and then you can see how the cursor jumps to the sample, and then when you click S, that's when you split the files. And now let's do this for all samples. And now imagine you want to just have 6 of them or all. So let's just select them all. And it's important that if you want to make a little bit more room for rendering, then you can select any file you want, and now you can move that beautiful left to right. Make sure that this magnet is deselected. If you have it selected, it does these steps, so it moves the files in steps, but this way you have full control. If you have this done, maybe you wanna fade out of your file. So what you do is you go all the way here in the corner, you hit shift, you hold shift, and then you can move the fade. It's very beautiful and very nicely organized here in Reaper. It's fantastic. So how do we export, how do we render these files? You click on Actions, Show Action List, and then we want to include region, and then we type in Insert Region. We select the last one, Insert Separate Regions for each selected item, and then we run this, run and close. And we already have the regions that we want to render. You can find them all the way down here. And let's select them because we want to render them, right? And then we click on Render. We change this to Region Render Matrix. And that's what we're doing. There's render 12 files, but first we change the wildcard to Region 2. And then the name that I gave the file is already here, and later on it creates another number for the file that we're going to render out. Because if you know you have 12 hits, then that's what's going to be rendered. 1, 2, 3, up to 12. Here we go. We can also change the sample rate. Let's do 48 mono. You can change to stereo if you want. And we keep it at 24-bit. And then we render these files. Let's check where we want to have this selected, right? So we browse for the directory, and what I do is I already have here on my desktop Kalimba instrument G4, but this is the note that I hit. Now we open this and we hit render, and now let's do its magic. We close it, and now let's look in the folder. Kalimba instruments right here, G4, wonderful. Now we have all files beautifully rendered and exported. Let's just take a listen. There you have it. There was so much fun to explore just a tiny fraction of Reaper, but I can already tell that it will save me a lot of time when I go ahead and create more future sound sample libraries for you. You can already download the Kalimba sound sample library. There is a link in the description down below. I definitely go ahead and pay for the license because I think Reaper is a great product. If you already use Reaper, let me know in the comments down below. But also if you're now curious about Reaper and you also want to try it for yourself, there are 2 different licenses. You can decide which one is good for you. You can either go with $60 or with a $225 US license. Remember, it's only a one-time payment. If you are using Audition or Pro Tools or any other programs that have a subscription base, with Reaper, I'm sure after years you're gonna save a lot of money. Feel free to check it out. The evaluation license is for free, so you have no cost. There's also no registration needed. You can use it, you can try it out, and then you can feel it and you can decide for yourself if Reaper is something that you want to use for your field recordings, for your sound effects, for your music production, or for your post-production in film. Just check it out. I'm very surprised about it. I'm very happy that I could explore a little bit of Reaper, and I will use it in the future. So let me know in the comments below if you're already using Reaper, or if this is something you're curious about and you want to try it out. It would be really nice to talk with you about it. So thank you so much for watching, and we really hope to see you in our next video.